What if I told you there is a 3,000-year-old tradition that requires you to sit under a massive heated blanket all night eating snacks? This isn't just a lazy Sunday. This is the Persian festival of Yalda. Tonight is the longest and darkest night of the year, and in Iran, we don't sleep. We hide under this heated table, read fortunes from the 14th century poetry, and wait for the sun to be reborn. Welcome to the magic of the Shab-e Yalda. To understand Yalda, you have to understand the Korsi. For centuries, before modern heaters existed, this was how Iranians survived the freezing winters. It's essentially a small wooden table with a heater underneath, traditionally hot coals, though today we use electric ones, covered by this huge, heavy duvet called lahaf. But it's more than just a heater. In Persian culture, the Korsi is the ultimate social circle. It forces everyone to sit close, face each other, and stay put. It's sort of a magnet for the family. Traditionally, everyone gathers at the home of the elders, usually the grandparents. There's something special about 3 or 4 generations all squeezing together under one big blanket, sharing tea and stories. It's the one night of the year where the oldest members of the family are truly the center of the world. Everything you see on this table is intentional. You'll notice a lot of red. Why? Because red represents the color of the dawn and the glow of life. First, we have the pomegranate. They symbolize fertility, light, and the cycle of life. Then there is watermelon. It feels a bit strange eating a summer fruit while it's snowing outside, but it's a symbolic goodbye to summer. Legend says if you eat watermelon tonight, you won't get sick all winter. And of course, we have the hygge of Yalda, a mix of dried fruits, figs, pistachios, and everything to keep your energy up. Because remember, we aren't supposed to sleep until the sun comes up. But the soul of the night is this, the Divan of Hafez. Hafez is Iran's most beloved poet from the 14th century, and we treat this book like an oracle. We do something called Faal-e Hafez. You make a wish, ask a question about your life, and then you open the book to a random page. The first poem you see is the answer to your destiny. If you aren't superstitious, there is something incredibly moving about seeking advice from a poet who lived 700 years ago on the darkest night of the year. The word Yalda actually means birth. We are celebrating the birth of Mitra, the Son of God, and the victory of light over darkness. From tomorrow, the days start getting longer, and Persian culture is obsessed with finding beauty in the struggle. Yalda teaches us that even when the night is at its longest and coldest, you can create your own warmth with family, food, and a little bit of poetry. If you're watching this, I hope you find your own Korsi tonight, wherever you are. If you want to see more deep dives into Persian culture, and traditions, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Yalda Mubarak. Wonderful.